baby went home to dear God, please let them be sleeping parents. Snuck upstairs to my room, all to climb into the same kind of empty that welcomed my numb and soft-spoken please. And no, I just fled from, begging for mercy from a friend whose idea of promising to not hurt me was to slow down instead of stop. Our stories are not always dark and stormy nights, strangers lurking in shadows, desolate, dirty alleyways, psychopathic, serial insane, drunken college parties, and comp drinks laced with rooftops. But the end result is always the same. We are not always aware that we are being raped. I was the one who had it coming. Could have avoided this if I would have stayed out of his room, stayed out of his bed. He got into my head. I led him into the room, where no steps were ever placed. He invaded my space, was once sacred before he left his muddy shoes inside my front door, left my temple tainted and filthy, but I should have listened. But I thought that he heard me. Matter of fact, I know that he heard me, but I was wrong. And I was going to finish what I started, he said. We are not always invitations upstairs, turned strangled and uninvited. We like them, love them, know them, trust them. We are sometimes good conversation over good music. Imagine the way a 16-year-old meets most people, innocent and naive, commonalities, made comfortable, trust a 23-year-old man with my integrity. He took the best of me, I thought. I knew him until he threatened my face with a hot iron, pressed up against the wall. You are going to finish what you started and stop fucking with me. Your friends are not important. Forget them. You worry about me. We are not all our fathers, uncles, and brothers, daughters, nieces, and sisters. We are sometimes being abused by our partner, but we are not all broken. Pieces of women still buried under the rubble of some man's insecurities. We do not all abandon one another. We speak up and out for our sisters struggling by the wayside, waiting with open palms to lift them when weak, but ready to stop seeing blank reflections, ready to remember or find what her beautiful looks like, feels like, breathes like back into her soul. We are not still victims. We are survivors.